Welcome back to another episode of Bucciful Reviews. Today we're going to do a little different. I'm having a review with two of my friends today. First off, we have David, professional reviewer for no years of his life. And we have Michael, aka Mike, professional reviewer for about going on almost 10 years now. No, 5 years?
One or two.
One or two, but watching reviews for about 5.
Yeah.
And sticking with the retro theme that I like to, usually do, we're just review reboots and revamps of retro games. So first off, we have a personal favorite. No. Bionic Commando for the Xbox. There, you get that. Piece of crap that it is.
It's true.
Mike, you can hold on to that one. Next up, we have a personal favorite. A really good game here.
No, it's not. It's
Alone in the Dark, and as you can see, it goes for $2 nowadays.
Yeah, don't mind.
Right there.
Worst tune ever.
Remake of that, a little classic. And one game that actually still is good because it's many games is Namco Museum. First game we're going to look at is the Bionic Commando reboot, revamp, remake.
It'd be a revamp.
Revamp.
Sequel.
The revamping reboot.
No,
I don't think. I think it's just a reboot. I think it's a reboot. So the Bionic Commando reboot for the Xbox. Now, Mike hasn't even played the game yet,
I haven't
so
even played it yet.
His opinion does not matter.
No, just.
But Dave has.
Sure.
Dave, what do you think about Bionic Commando for the Xbox? No. First, have you ever played the original game, like NES and whatever?
No.
You never played. Okay.
No. I literally thought going into this game I would be just I'd be like a mechanical Spider-Man.
Did you know it was a remake of a game at all?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I just thought I'd be a mechanical Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, I played the original when I was, I don't know, I was younger. I remember playing the original. It was quite fun, but this one I was hoping for, like he said, mechanical Spider-Man. And I heard a lot of great things going into it because, like, remember when they hype up a game before its release? I heard it was going to be really good. And then that piece of crap comes in.
Then we get Mechanical Spider-Man that moves super fast and you drown and my personal favorite of all, two-shot kill.
Two-shot kills. And
Unnormal.
White guy with dreads.
Yeah, white guy with dreads. We gotta bring in some. You gotta bring Welcome to Jamrock, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jamrock.
Some aspects of it had some okay graphics. Cutscenes need a lot of work.
Yeah.
The cutscenes are really granulated looking, and they're just they don't hold up at all.
Yeah, but you get achievement stuff in your
Yeah.
Just boom, boom, boom. Achievement.
That's probably the one
challenges,
reason.
too.
That's the one reason anyone plays a game like this. Is for the achievements.
Yeah, but they're only 10 and 5.
No big ones?
No. I think the biggest one's like 25.
25. That's it. And that's probably if you beat the game. A commando out of a 10, we'll say perhaps.
Maximum is 6. And that's generous.
6.
Mainly because you're a mechanical Spider-Man.
This whole review is based on being a mechanical Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to give it a. I'd give it a 6.5, just because I like some of the aspects of it. It was kind of cool. It had some back controls, some technical issues with it that I didn't prefer. What kind of game this is? This is the game here, as you can see. It is in there. This is what we think of it. And there it goes, right there at the door. Alright, the next game we're going to look at is Alone in the Dark, which is basically just a revamping of the original PC game, a rethinking of. And, Mike, you had some time playing this one. What did you think about it?
I think it was a little creepy, disturbing here and there. People getting dragged into hell, coming back as Satan spawn. One level I did like was the driving through New York, and it's all like
that was cool.
That was one of my favorite levels from the game.
Driving through like the third scene act or whatever. Like,
yeah.
That was pretty cool. But I must say that part is extremely hard.
Yeah. I didn't even make it that far. I'm not even joking. Because like when you first start the game, you have to make yourself blink.
Yeah.
I did that. And then I'm like, okay.
I thought that was cool though.
No, yeah.
Having to make yourself blink, but then after a while,
once you have to do it consistently.
No, but yeah, because it sticks with it for a while, and if you don't blink, your eyes get blurry, like they're drying up. And I was thinking, okay, if it's gonna be like this the whole game, something's wrong. Because if I gotta keep blinking and keep my eyes fresh and then start shooting, like that's too real.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. No, but like you don't do it for the whole. You don't do it for the whole game. It's just that I got to the elevator shaft.
Right.
And then I just kept dying on the fence because I did not know I had to push the thing across, so I just kept dying. So I'm like, screw this. So I never got past the elevator shaft.
How far did you get?
I made it just past the driving sequence, and then I did maybe like a couple levels because unlike any other game where you just gotta go through level, you can go right to the end of the game, right at the start.
You
put it
that
in.
with Black
Yeah,
Ops.
it does it episodically, so you're allowed to just jump to the end of the game straight from the beginning, and you basically can miss the whole thing, and it fills you in, but you still miss the experience.
It's like Alan Wake.
Yeah, I played quite a bit of it. I went all the way almost to the end, but there's just a lot of things. Like I must say, there's a lot of parts of the game that are really well done.
Yeah.
Like physics, fire moves.
Oh, the
Fire's good.
Fire moves the most realistic we've ever seen in the game. And it actually, some of those physical elements still hold up in those modern games now. But the one thing that I found really bad was the whole, like, let's open the jacket and look for your stuff, and the game doesn't pause while you're doing that.
Yeah,
so
that
you
was
gotta
stupid.
quickly switch to something.
Yeah.
You're like this, looking for your drugs,
Yeah.
and you got, like, a bat pooing on you, and you can't, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it was
really weird. But on a whole, the game was okay. It just had a lot of things, like, moving around was really stiff. Aiming and weapons was stiff, but I like the combining of the weapons and making like a bottle. You can make a gun.
You can make a Molotov.
Shoot fire bullets.
Yeah.
You can go.
No, you get an achievement for that.
Yeah. You could be in a bathroom, and you make a Molotov cocktail using like rubbing alcohol, a cloth, and your lighter.
And a bottle.
And a bottle. Yeah. Something. That's it. And you can make like it's really. There's some really good elements that are key to the game, but I don't know, Mike. What would you give this if you had to rate it?
If I had to rate it, probably a 6. I'm probably gonna come back to it one more time, and then that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 5 because the only reason I'm gonna play this is for the only redeeming factor, which is 150 gamer score for beating the game.
I haven't even beaten the game. Now I want to play the game just to beat that. To get that 150 gamer
Yeah, this is the only redeeming quality about this game for me.
Achievement horror right here. Achievement horror. I would give it, honestly, from what I've played of it, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get a lot of bad views about this one. I'd give it a 7. I'd give it a 7 just for the fact that I liked a lot of elements of it, and it was going on the right track. Like I love even just being in a car first person. That was so cool.
Yeah.
You can just hit a button. Like it wasn't really well done, but it was okay. And I would give it more if it had better, a little more polish on graphics, better controls. But right now I stand at a 7. And maybe I'll even look back at it and rethink that.
And the price is $2.
Yeah, and if you could pick it up for $2 now, literally, it's
$1.99.
$1.99. I'm not even kidding. Let's see if we can get it closer. Can you get that clearly in there? Do you see that? You see the $2?
Can you see the one?
Yeah, so there's Alone in the Dark. And this is what we go, another revamped game that's still not up to par with what we want. Right over there. Take that. Alright, the last game we're going to look at in our 3-part Bucciful review is none other than Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. Now this is basically just a collection of old Namco games and some of the newer ones that have been redone, remade, and stuff like that for the Xbox Live Arcade. I've had some good fun with this one. Mike here has personally had a lot of fun with this one. Mike, what do you say about this title?
This is the best Namco Museum I've ever played. And I've been playing like almost all the Namco museums since the PlayStation 1 days because I love all the old.
Now you played all the collection ones of Namco Museum?
Almost all of them.
Now,
just because I love all the old
what's the
games.
difference with all the Namco? Wouldn't it be the same game on different consoles?
Well, like some of them, they all have like Pac-Man and Galaga.
But what makes this one different? That's the question.
This one is exclusive to 360, and it's got the Xbox Live Arcade titles that cost like $10 because like Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, they all cost $10, 800 Microsoft points on Xbox Live. This game alone is $20. That's saving you a lot of Microsoft points and money.
Wow, so a lot of these revamped ones are $10 a piece?
Almost, yeah.
A lot of them were $10 a piece. I picked this game up at I believe we were at a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And I paid what,
Yeah.
$5?
$5
Or I either paid $5 or I got it for free because it was a buy two get one free. So I saved myself a lot of money there.
Yeah.
And I have the Namco Museum for the PSP, and I noticed the differences. Oh yeah, you're right. A lot of the exclusives are not in there.
Yeah.
And there's some games that are missing, and this one is probably the best version I've played of it. Dave, what do you?
I played a little bit of it, but I've only played 2 games. I played Pac-Man, DX. It's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man
The
Championship.
Pac-Man Championship, and I played Dig Dug. Those are the only 2 games, mainly because I love Dig Dug. Dig Dug was my game when I was like 8. I'm not even joking.
Funny thing is, I never played Dig Dug until I played this game.
It's a good game.
I've heard of Dig Dug.
It's a great
I don't
game.
own Dig Dug,
But
but I
love
played
that
it when I
game.
got this game.
I love that game, which is I'm not even
I
joking.
really do like Dig Dug.
Yeah.
It's a
Dig
great
Dug
game.
2 is pretty good when you use the little jackhammer.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of my favorite arcade sequels.
that was a really good. That was a really well done sequel. Actually,
Yeah.
it's kind of like they took the.
It's different. It's not
Yeah.
like the original.
Yeah, they completely changed it from the original. You're like, it's not going to be good. But they added an even better concept. The whole
Yeah.
dividing of the land and making.
Yeah.
That was really
I
cool.
love how
too.
we're not even we're talking about Dig Dug 2 opposed to this Namco Museum.
It's part of.
It's part of it.
Seriously?
We'll take a look at each of them. Yeah, Dig Dug 2's on
Oh my god!
there.
I
I learned something today.
I just got learned in this game.
All right. Well,
You know what? Just because of that, I give this game a 10. Just because of that, I give it a 10. I love Dig Dug. I love Dig Dug.
you know, there's a remade Dig Dug for the arcade
I don't care.
version on here too.
Yeah.
I love Dig Dug.
All right,
It's a 10.
David's score for Dig Dug 2
No,
is
the whole
mainly
game. Whole game.
a
whole
10. Well, yeah, the whole game now is a 10 from David. Just because it has Dig Dug 1, 2, and remade versions.
I love Dig Dug, dude.
He likes to get dug.
I do.
What about you, Mike? What would you give Namco Museum here?
I love all the retro arcade games, and this is my personal favorite. I have to give this one a 9.5 out of 10.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, that's really high.
I know.
You really love your
I
arcade.
love my arcade games.
Jesus.
Dave just gave
Okay,
one
look,
game from it a 10.
No.
I
I
love
give the
all
whole
the
game
old-
a 10 because it's got the exclusives in it.
Yeah.
You're saving money on it.
There's a hell of a lot of
Exactly, right? You'd be spending like $50, right, to get each of them,
money.
right?
Yeah.
Right, so you're saving money, and it's got reboots on it, right? So
Yeah.
that's amazing. How is that not a 10 for you?
Well, there's like
Where is its downfall? That's
there's,
what I want to
There's
know.
like 2 or 3 games I didn't like
Okay.
Rolling Thunder I didn't like as much.
Yeah, and then
Rolling Thunder. Which one was that?
It's the 2D side scroller shooting, and the,
Oh, Rolling Thunder when you're that guy?
yeah, and you're shooting.
I enjoyed that one. That was really interesting to play. I
I
didn't know
didn't-
Namco had made a game like that back in the day. That was a really cool game.
I didn't like it as much as I thought I
It
would have.
really makes me mad because I can barely beat it, but
Yeah.
I enjoy playing what I can't
But
beat in it.
the other one I did enjoy playing was
punishment.
that one that you played the one day. It's like first person.
Oh, jeez, that one
That-
game that you
Yeah,
played
I
the
know,
one
I
day, that
forgot the-
one time, in that
forgot
one
the
place.
It's like the first person arcade shooter. You just
Oh, Wild West thing there.
no, it's the
The
war
Commando
game.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
game.
remember.
That
That was
game.
not on this.
I
That was not on this.
no, what is there's a
No,
dip.
that was
There's
not
a
on this.
well, it's something like
I
that.
was playing PS2. I
Oh.
said that.
I swear it was on this.
No, it's not. It's
Well,
not
I'm
an
gonna take a
game.
look again.
It's a Konami game
Oh.
or
Oh,
something.
that's right. We put in the Konami disc, and the same night we put this in.
Yeah.
Oh, I done goofed.
Yeah, you did.
So what would you give it? 9.5 we stand?
Stick
I
with
would,
the 1.5.
because it does come with Pac-Man Championship Edition and some other ones there that are really cool. The Xbox Live Arcade, you know, it's got the Galaga Legions and all those things. Mr. Driller Online, stuff like that. There's some really cool exclusives on here too. And why pay all that money when you can just pick this thing up at a bargain bin now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
When it's like, what's the point, right? So on the fact that it's got a lot of great classics, it's really fun to play, and it's all, the replayability is like,
Oh my god. It's just,
you can just come back to it all the time.
yeah.
I'd give it a, I'd also give it a 9.5 just because, you know, how cheap it was and the greatness of it. So yeah, so basically to sum it all up, out of the 3 games we played that are retro revamps, there's your winner right there.
Yeah. Pick up Namco Museum.
Namco Museum, that's the one you want to buy if you don't already have it in your collection. And it's especially good for retro players and people that like classic games. There's a good little collection there for you. All right, so I'd just like to thank my guests here, Mike, for coming on the show.
Thank you, sir.
Mike, Dave, thank you for coming on the show. And
Soon.
we'll be seeing them again soon on other reviews, so just stay tuned. Thanks for watching.